I believe that if you arrive here, it's because you're ready to align with an incredible future that you wish to manifest soon. Today I felt a strong calling to sit down and do a reading and to stay open to a message that was going to come through me towards those that are ready to receive it. So if you arrive here, have no doubt that you are ready to get whatever content spirits have for you, and carry on with you to transform it in information and advice that will help you achieve whatever you're wanting to achieve. If you don't know me, I'm the Sacred Owl. I'm a tarot reader and I offer spiritual guidance here on this beautiful channel. I would like to invite you to join us in our beautiful inner circle and be part of this family we are growing here if you feel like this message resonates with you at the end of this reading. Today we are in a different background because I'm traveling, but my heart really spoke and I wanted to deliver this message to you today. So it doesn't matter where we are, it matters what the spirits want you to know. So let's start your reading. Let's just pull up some cards and see what they want you to know. I believe that until the end of this month, you will be having the tools within yourself and the energy that is needed to work towards your goals. So let's understand better. How can you align your actions to fulfill what you want? Feel the need of cutting in three, the deck, before I pull a card. The Humble Pigeon. It's a card that speaks about pain and disappointments. Sometimes it also speaks about feeling drained in energy, and this could be because you are just doing way too much or not aligned with the right people in the right places, or this could also be energetic draining that you're suffering. So maybe those that are here at this moment, you might be experiencing, or you were experiencing in the recent past, this feeling of wanting something, wanting to manifest, working and not seeing it happening. So this is the first card for your spread. Let's understand why you're feeling this way and how can we move on from this energy, of course. Tree of Life. Pull some extra cards for you so we can read through this in depth. What are we talking about here? Please, more cards to clarify. The Fish. All right. One more card, because I think I know what they're saying, but the Healer, which is a very interesting card. And one more. Cut this in two. But I want a confirmation just to make sure. And the Judgment. All right, I'm picking up in an energy that is interesting. I think that for some of you, you were experiencing gradually a sort of like a manifestation where you were seeing small results on your journey towards your goals, whether it is in love or business or personal growth. But at some point, maybe you felt locked in a space, and that's where you felt this draining, this pulling down. So the first question they're asking me to handle you, and take this as a very strong advice and ask yourself this, all right? Because this is a reading that holds so much information, but you are the one that has the key to the doors that will open, the future that you want. So every single question here is a question you should ask yourself. So if you want to pause this video and write it down, do it, because this can be so powerful for you to look in this journey until the end of the month, okay? So they're please telling you when you were experiencing these small achievements, towards your main goal, what did you felt when you were drained? It was because of the space you are. It was because of the people that are around you and they're not supportive, or they just don't hold your best interests, on you and your future. They don't want to see you rising. Or was this something that came from yourself, like a limiting belief? Were you doing too much? They're really asking you to go there, and I'm going to explain you why is that. Because right after I have the Tree of Life, it's a card that pulls towards a lot of abundance, and the Fish, which is the best card on this deck, and is right here in this spread. Okay, so they're pointing me towards a beautiful journey, and a clean path for you to walk through and achieve. With the Healer here, they're telling me that there's something that you're not seeing, something that needs fixed, something that needs change, something that needs healing. Healing can mean so many things. And sometimes we just feel like, okay, this is healing my inner child, healing my past traumas. No, guys, sometimes, yes, for some of you, this will simply make sense and resonate, and that's beautiful. But if it doesn't, think about the actual steps that you're taking, and what can you heal, what can you fix, what can you do better. All right, they're asking you to align your intuition, your creativity, especially because this card really speaks to creative work or creative ways of thinking. So if you're thinking trying to achieve a goal and doing the same things, it's time for you to change. They're asking you to reflect over it. That's why I told you, please write down those questions. Be a little bit rational and analytical as well. So you gotta blend creativity, seeing out of the box, trying things that you never tried before, with being rational too. So it is challenging and it's beautiful, but I really pick up in an amazing energy, and we're going to ask for clear advice. And what do they want from you besides that? Okay, what else for the collective that is here? What else do they need to know to achieve this goal? Later on, we're going to be asking about any unseen blockages or challenges that maybe you can predict. So stay at the end of until the end of this reading, guys, because every single step of it, it's just an immense door that we open, and I find this so beautiful, it's so powerful. If you guys want to let me know here what kind of goals you guys have, or where are you watching me from, that's beautiful. I love to share, and I always answer my comments and connect with you all, beautiful people. Okay. What else? What other messages do they need to receive? That will help them to align with a future, with their beautiful main goal, with a future that they're wishing to manifest until the end of this month. Okay. Please, advice for the collective. I feel drawn to pull this card. The beginning of Gypsy Society. It's a beautiful card. All right, I understand. The beginning of the Gypsy Society is a card that is announcing a new opportunity that is carved, it's made by yourself. They're asking you to take some time, go in hermit mode, be alone a little bit, try to understand what you really want. Sometimes we are surrounded by people, and that's so powerful, to ask for advice and to also spend our time, but somehow they are telling you, hey, stay up a little bit with yourself, be reserved over this moment that you will experience, and reflect about what you need. A moment of pause where you stay alone and listen to yourself, clearing up any accumulation, any opinions that are out there over what you need to do, how you need to do. It is very important that you align with yourself first in order to take the next step, all right? But I feel that there is more here. Okay, this card also has something powerful. They have 7 stars and a third eye in the sky. Actually, it's not a third eye, it's the Horus eye. But the meaning of this card is that they are asking you that in the next 7 days, if you can do it, try to dive into this hermit mode. Maybe if you like meditation or any activity that you feel that connects you with your intuition, could be very beneficial for you to understand what kind of movements and changes you need to do if you don't know where to start. Okay, and if you cannot do it in the next 7 days, try to do it throughout in 7 days, during 7 days. Sorry guys. Wow, I have a card flying, the rats. Okay, why is this card here? Everything is so beautiful. Why is this card here? Okay, guys, it's so powerful. Look, definitely, if you're feeling that way before, do you remember the first card of your reading, the humble pigeon, where it pointed that you were feeling drained, exhausted, disappointed? There are energies here. There's something draining you, taking your power away, taking the tools that you have away, or making you believe that you can. Let's understand, all right? Let's understand. Who are those rats, or what is this energy? It could be people, it can be energy. And why is this here also? Because we want to understand. Those things often represent challenges, and it's important that you open this door now. The car. Yes, I feel that for many of you, you gotta move away from a specific place. This could be a geographic move. It could be, yeah, it could be, I'm feeling drawn to, really, like in my intuition, I'm popping this like 100 images of office places. It's almost like the place you're working makes you feel drained. Okay, and I understand that sometimes you can't avoid, but this card can also represent an invitation to move towards a place where you feel that you have a gateway. And even if you can take the 7 days on, maybe go to a park, to a beach, somewhere close by where it's accessible, maybe to your garden, you know, just a little tiny place that you feel like at peace. This could be so energizing for you in this current moment. And in case that you're really not feeling this energy on your office, try to adapt and really ask yourself on this moment of solitude, what are those energies? Let's ask for a final advice. And see if there are any other messages for you, because this is so beautiful. What's the future outcome or final advice? Because I like to stay open. You know, if there's more advice here, let's stay open to it. If there is a future outcome, let's receive the message, okay? I'm so happy that actually I'm doing this reading. You guys have no idea. Sometimes I can't sit quiet when I know I need to do a reading. It's stronger than me, you know. The energy is passing through, and the children. Wow, I have 2 cards, Gypsy Tent and the Mask of Spell. Okay, 3 more cards. I'm going to pull it because I think I have a message and it's very interesting. The Moon, the Healer, and the Rats. Okay, guys, I have 2 different messages coming towards me at this current moment. First message is for the group of people that have children, and I felt that it's somehow guilty to take some time for yourself. I'm really picking up in that guilty, a little bit of a sensation on my stomach. of feeling stressed and overwhelmed. So if you're from this part of, from this group, like you have children, maybe you feel guilty to take some time for yourself. And this is a mental process you need to overcome. Ask for help, you know, from someone you trust, from your partner, and dive in. Because whatever you need to face, that is that healing we talked about, there are those tools or that thinking different, so you can achieve your goal, is something that is so deep inside of you, and you need a moment of silence to understand and align with that. Okay, so if you don't have children, I have a different message for you here, because the cards are really pulling me towards another interesting direction. But to close this message, this is very important. Okay, otherwise you will fall into the same place where you feel that you're not achieving. And sometimes you don't need too much time. It's just a moment of pause, so you can align with yourself again. For those that don't have children, I feel that there is an energy here of celebration, an energy that it's actually interesting, because this is Gemini energy. Gemini energy is an experimental, mutable energy. So sometimes Gemini wants something, and let me know here in the comments if you are a Gemini, guys. So today Gemini wants a croissant, and tomorrow Gemini wants a croissant, and they say that they want a croissant for 7 days, but after the 3rd day they say, I know, I just feel like ice cream. So there's this, ooh, oh no, and then I scream of croissant. You know what I mean? Like, they're so experimental and creative, and they like to be all over the place and try everything. Calm down. There's the need of calming, this need to explore and to let your inner energy flow externally only. They're asking you to go back to yourself and to take that energy, place it back at you for a moment, and take a deep inhale, you know, because this can overwhelm you, almost like you can't see yourself. So it goes towards the same direction, guys, but it speaks to a different group of people here in the collective as well that I feel that needs to hear this. 3 more cards to close your reading. Okay, guys, so there is a cycle here you need to break. It's more than clear. If you're here, you have all the tools to do so. 3 more cards to close this beautiful reading. Okay, I have one pulling. It's the page, which is the person of the gypsy on this deck. This is a gypsy deck, guys, a gypsy tarot. It's beautiful. The snake. The gypsy barrel. There is a transformation that is blocked here. This goal that you are working towards, now that you want to achieve, requires you to step into the next level, whether it is letting go of things that you know that no longer serve you, and you can. And this means maturing, guys. You know, it means maturing. When I have the page, which is a young, more adventurous, less grounded energy coming together with the gypsy barrel, that represents quite the opposite, the grounded energy that succeeds and materializes and manifests whatever wants by their will, by their power, by their consistency. And I have the snake in the middle that represents a blockage. So there's a blockage here. Try to understand what's happening, what's causing you to don't step into the next level, because whatever you want requires you to let go of an old self. You know, it requires you to shred and to grow. Sometimes we want things, they are incredible and amazing, but we gotta become that person that is incredible and amazing, and to match the reality that we want to manifest. And don't forget this. Guys, let me know here in the comments how this message resonates with you. If you want to leave a like on this video, and join our inner family by subscribing to the Sacred Owl. Please feel welcome. I am sending so much energy, and I want you to know that I believe in you. You can do and achieve whatever you want, and I hope that this reading helped you to take a step closer, a step forward towards the goal you wish to manifest until the end of this month. Bye-bye.